Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So, Anapanabhava is finished. Now, Iriyabhata Bhava, bodily posture session. Punacha Param Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Kecchando Va Kechamiti Bhajananti. Thito Va Thito Miti Bhajananti. Nisaino Va Nisaino Miti Bhajananti. Syano Va Syano Miti Bhajananti. Yatha Yatha Va Panassa Kayo Panihito Hoti. Tata Tata Nambhajananti. Punacha Param is again. Bhikkhu is calling him bhikkhus. Bhikkhu is a subject. Bhikkhu bhajanati. Bhikkhu knows. Bhikkhu bhajanati. Bhikkhu knows. Kechandova kechamiti. Kechamiti. That's I'm going. Kechandova. When it is going. Thidova thidomiti bhajanati. Bhikkhu knows. Thus, I'm standing. Thidova, when it is standing. Nisainova, when it is sitting. Bhajanati knows. Nisainomiti, thus, I'm sitting. Sayanova, when it is lying down. Bhajanati knows. Sayanomiti, thus, I'm lying down. Yatha yatha va panassa kayo panihita hoti. Kayo, the body, panihita hoti, is kept. Oh, panassa bana asa, asa kayo. The body of him, or his body, panihita hoti, is kept. Yatha yatha va, in which and which way? In such and such a way. Tata Tatana Bhajanati knows that body, Tata Data, in that and that way. In that and that way means, in a way, you keep your body. So, that means, Bhikkhu knows the body, in a way you keep. So, yeah, you need to know. Means, in a way you keep means, maybe you are sitting, maybe you are lying down. Actually, going, standing, sitting, lying down is already have. So, yatha yatha va panassa is something different from previous one. So, maybe you may forward, you may back, or you may be beside, you may be this side and that side, like that. It means Bhikkhu knows the body in a way he keeps. So the last sentence is to cover all posture. So about this practice, to know as an element how we go or stand, sit, and lying down. So first of all, the mind arises. I want to go. I want to stand, sit, lying down, like that. Consciousness arises, mind arises. That consciousness or mind cause the wind to arise. So, wind cause vignati, intimation, bodily intimation arise. So, in this way, first of all, started from the mind. After that, the mind produces wind to stay this and that. So, because of more wind element in some kalabas, some materialities, so from that materiality, we may bring our body. So we may be rise up, we may be sit and lying down, walking. So you should understand in this way. So like, for example, our clothes. So because our body, clothes are not made of mind, it is made of temperature. But if we sit, so clothes also have to be accordingly. So if we stand, clothes also have to be accordingly. So in the same way, so the mind produces just a mind-born materiality, which is predominant in wind element. Predominant means wind quality is higher. So it is just a mind-born materiality. There are the other materialities born by temperature, born by gamma, born by food. All have to follow, have to be brought by mind-born materiality. So in this way, we are standing, sitting, lying down. So in any posture. So meditator should see arising consciousness. It is causing wind element. Wind element is causing bodily posture. So if you know in this way as an element, so you are practicing this session. Not just knowing I'm going, standing, lying down, and walking. Not just that. You need to know process. You need to know as an element. So after that, ijadamwa kaya nupasi viharati. You should do your body. It is internal body. Bahidamwa kaya nupasi. You should do external body towards others. Ijada bahidawa. Sometimes you do yourself. Sometimes you do for others. So it is the same as before. After that, samudaya dhamma nupasi. So samudaya is something causing him to arise. So it is to see arising of causes. What are causes here mentioned? There are 5 causes. Avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara, and kamma. It is according to Paticca So these are causes. When we have this mind, when we have this body, because of avijja, not knowing and truly. Not knowing and truly means not knowing as a rupa, nama, cause and effect, rising and perishing in the past. It is avijja. What we know is this is me and mine, man and woman, like that. So as long as we have avijja, we will have this body. So for the Arahanta, no more avijja. They know truly as a rupa, nama, cause and effect, arising and perishing. Because of this, after Arahanta passed away, they were not reborn. So avijja is the cause. Tanha, craving. If we don't know truly, we will have a craving. We are attached to this body. So because of this, we have this body. Upadana. Upadana is a clinging, strong attachment, wrong view, ignorance. Those are called clinging. So we have an attachment very much about our body. We take care a lot. So as long as we have upadana, clinging, we will have this body and mind. So next one, karma. Karma is a chetana, volition or stimulation to do something. So now we are talking in Dhamma, listening in Dhamma, we have a chetana, become karma. So because we have avijja, if not knowing, whatever we do become karma. So the cause of human and deva life already arise. As long as we have a karma, we will have this body. So now we are listening in Dhamma, talking in Dhamma. So our chetana will produce human and deva life. So if we don't know, rupa, nama, cause and effect, arising and perishing enough. So if we are not like Arahanta, so whatever we do become karma. So that karma will produce body. Because of this, karma also one cause. Sankhara. Sankhara is the factors arising together with the karma. So it is quite similar to karma. So it is also the cause. So here, samudaya. The causes means avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara, and karma. So you need to do connection with this body. So how to connect? Because arising of avijja, this body arises. Especially karma born materialities arise. Because arising of tanha, karma born materiality arise. Because arising of upadana, because arising of karma, because arising of sankhara, this body or karma born materiality arise. So based on this teaching, you need to do in this way. It is called samudaya dhamma nupassi. Next one, vaya dhamma nupassi. For the vaya dhamma nupassi, you need to do perishing. Because of perishing of avijja, karma born materiality perish. Because of perishing of tanha, upadana, karma, sankhara, so karma born materiality perish. Okay, next one. Samudaya vaya dhamma nupassi. Based on this word, you need to do. Because of arising and perishing of avijja, karma born materiality arise and perish. Because of arising and perishing of tanha, upadana, karma, sankhara, karma born materiality arise and perish. So in this way, you need to practice. If you practice in this way, what will happen? Athikāyo Divāpanasa Sati Bhikkhu Hoti. So his mindfulness will exist. Thus, there is a body. For what? Yawadeva Jnana Madhaya Padesati Madhaya. For the sake of just knowledge. For the sake of just mindfulness. Or remembering again and again. Anasitoja Viharati. Meditator lives, dwells without dependence, with a craving, with the wrong view. Nacha Genji Loke Uvariyati. He doesn't clinging anything in the world. It won't be called in this way also. Bhikkhu, the Bhikkhu, Viharati, dwells, lives. Kayanupasi, discerning as a Kaya. Kaya in a Kaya. Okay. Iriya Baba is also finished. Now we will go Samajana Baba. Punacha Brahman say again. Bhikkhu is calling him bhikkhus. Bhikkhu is a subject. Will connect some Janakābhivaṃsa with this word. Will connect. So, Bhikkhande when going forward. Padayikande when going backward. So, Samajana Kari is that, does or do or does. E is always, not just one time, 2 times. Usually you do. Kari. Samajana with the wisdom. Usually does with the wisdom. When going forward, when going backward. Bhikkhu usually does with wisdom. With wisdom means by knowing, by understanding. Alokite when seeing forward. Vilokite when seeing beside. Samajana Bhikkhu usually does with wisdom, by knowing, by understanding. Samanjite when bending. Pasarite when stretching. Samajana Sanghadipada Chivara Dharane when bringing double rope, bowl, normal rope. Aside when eating. Pide when drinking. Kayide when eating. Saide when licking. Samajana Bhikkhu usually does with wisdom. Ochara Basawa Kame when urinating, defecating. Samajana Bhikkhu does, usually does with wisdom. Kade when going. Tide when standing. Nisaine when sitting. Saude when sleeping. Jagride when waking up. Paside when talking or saying. Donivawe when being quiet. Samajana Bhikkhu, Samajana Hoti. Bhikkhu usually does with wisdom. So it is also quite the same as previous one. But here in a commentary, say if you want to know definitions, you should go to Samanya Sutta. Samanya Sutta commentary. Here said. But anyway, I will explain in brief later. Okay. Here it is called Samajana. Samajana is wisdom. So sometimes I use Sati Samajana, mindfulness wisdom. If you want to do something, first of all, you need to remember. Also, you need to understand. So Sati Samajana. Sati Samajana. So many meditators ask it from time to time, should I continue to sit or should I stand up? So should I change or should I change? They ask it. So here it is the answer. So there are 4 kinds of samajana. Number 1, sataka samajana. If you want to do something, you want to stand or sit, moving forward, backward. If you want to do something, first of all, you need to think, what is the benefit? Now we are talking in Dhamma and listening in Dhamma. If you want to stand up, so before standing, you need to remember, you need to have understanding. Should I continue to sit or should I stand up? Which one is beneficial? So you should choose beneficial one. So choosing beneficial things is wisdom. So after having wisdom, you may change your posture based on benefits. So sometimes when we have a kilesa by sitting, so let's say anger, if we stand up from the meditation, we may talk something to someone. It is no problem. So if possible, if you think it is beneficial, you should continue to sit until defilements or anger is disappeared. As long as you don't move, no much problem. So like that. Or another way, if meditation is good, although you have this thought, for example, sometimes meditation is very, very good. Maybe jhana, start to go into the jhana. But you may hear the sound for the lunch. So should I continue to sit? Should I get up? What is beneficial? Losing lunch or losing jhana? So like that. Yeah, some people, losing lunch is no problem. So, okay, I will continue to sit like that. So, based on benefits, we have to choose. So, it is sataka samajana. Whatever we do, the same. So, you need to remember, also you need to have a wisdom. Next one is sabbaya samajana. Sabbaya is suitable or not. Quite the same as the previous one. So, in the commentary mentioned in this way, going to Cetiya, going to Buddha is beneficial. But in this time, there are many people in the pagoda, in the Cetiya. So if many people, all the bhikkhus, it is not suitable to go. It is very crowded. So meet that with people. So because of this, for the bhikkhus, it is not suitable time. So reflecting in this way is suitable or not. For example, like a durian. Durian is good, generally beneficial. But for me, in this time, is it suitable or not? May not be suitable for everyone. So like that. This kind of thinking, understanding is called sabbaya sampajañña, knowing suitable or not. The next one is gochara sampajañña. Sampajañña is knowing, understanding. Gochara is, there are two meanings. Number one is meditation object. Number two is the village where bhikkhu go to for alms of food. Where bhikkhu go to for alms of food. So it is a gochara. Gochara is somewhere you go every time, especially for the food. Like animals, cows, go somewhere always for the food. So this kind of place is a gochara. Meditation object also gochara, because meditator always go there and stay. So one is a meditation object, one is the village where bhikkhu or practitioner goes to for alms of food. So after decision, you will go, you will move based on benefit, based on suitability, then you should go with the meditation. So with the meditation, with the object, it means gochara. For example, let's say here, basite don't need bawe. Should I talk? Should I quiet? Now my time, I should talk. Okay, have to talk. This is a beneficial. So everybody waiting like that. So after some time, giving in time for the translator. So I should be quiet. Okay, after being quiet, I don't have a normal. I don't have a. I have a normal job. If a normal job, what should I do? So, gochara together with the meditation, or together with the sleeping. If sleeping is beneficial, must sleep. If not, with the meditation, need to stay. So, because here I have a nisane, sote is when sleeping. So like that, even in the Buddha, when people call sadhu sadhu, the Buddha go and stay in the phala absorption. So for the Buddha have ability to stay in the phala absorption. So normal meditator may stay with the meditation when you have a free time. Knowing a meditation object, knowing gochara, you should stay. For example, now you are sitting here. So because of something, okay, you want to go to toilet. It is a should go, beneficial. If it not go, problem. Okay, after getting up, before toilet, you don't have any jobs. So you should go with meditation. So this is a kind of, then is called gochara sampajañña. For the bhikkhus, the same. In the morning, he need to go to village for the benefits, for the food. So he must go. When he is going, no jobs, he should go with the meditation. So this is called Gochara Samajanya. So if you have a special job, you may do that. If you don't have, once you have a chance to pay attention meditation, you stay with the meditation. Maybe anabana, maybe discerning materiality, mentality, cause and effect, maybe arising and perishing. Which you are practicing. So this kind of samajanya is called Gochara samajanya. Gochara is the object or going for Painapada. So you should go with meditation. Okay, these three everyone can practice. Although you are samatha practitioner or vipassana practitioner. So you can practice. But the last one is asamoha samajanya. Asamoha means non-delusion. Samajanya is wisdom. Wisdom of non-delusion. Understanding of non-delusion. So the last one is only for the vipassana practitioner. So samatha practitioner cannot do. Need to see as an element when you are moving forward, moving backward. So consciousness, materiality, how to work, how is the connection. So vipassana practitioner, first of all, have to see separately, just materiality. Later, have to see just mind, mentality. After that, have to see connection. So beginner may not be able to see two things, cause and effect. So normally we have to do one after another. First of all, you should discern materiality. Second, you should discern mentality. So you also know materiality, mentality. Later, trying to know connections. So mind arise, mind goes to materiality with a lot of power of wind. So at that time, body move forward, move backward. So now we are speaking in the same way. The mind wishing to speak. It is mind arising. So materiality here is arising, trying to see connections. So at that time, you understand, no, I'm speaking. This is just a mentality arising, cause materiality here to beat each other. So sound having. So in this way, this kind of understanding is called asamoha samajanya. Everything you do, how materiality, mentality work. So you should try to know. So this is called asamoha samajanya. Only vipassana practitioner can practice. So time is up. We should stop here. Sharing merits. Idam me bonyam nibbanasa pachayo hodu mama bonya bhagam sabha sadanam pajemi tesabe me samam bonya bhagam lavandu saru saru saru